Have you noticed your knees getting a bit more uncomfortable each year? Or how climbing stairs feels harder than before? What if I told you that the key to keeping your joints mobile and your legs strong might be right on your plate? Research shows that after the age of 60, what we eat can either protect or accelerate the damage to our joints and bones, and here's something unexpected. It's not always about pricey supplements or trendy powders. Sometimes it's about the everyday vegetables we tend to ignore. Let's think about collagen. This protein keeps our joints, skin, and muscles held together, but its production naturally drops with age. By the time we reach 70, our bodies produce around 30% less collagen than when we were in our 40s, according to studies from the National Institutes of Health. That's why many older adults experience stiffer joints, slower healing, and thinning skin. Now for the good news. There are foods you can eat regularly that gently encourage your body to create more collagen, helping you stay active and independent longer. Before we dive in, let me ask you something. Do you believe food can truly impact the way your knees and hips feel? Comment white if yes, or blue if you're not sure yet. I read and reply to every comment because your experiences are important. And while you're here, make sure to subscribe to Health Hub. This channel is dedicated to helping you stay stronger for longer. Today, we're exploring 8 vegetables packed with compounds that support collagen and could help your legs carry you through many more happy miles, and the first might surprise you. When we think of green beans, we usually imagine a holiday side dish. But these crisp vegetables actually help produce collagen, which keeps joints limber and skin firm. When collagen is lacking, cartilage gets thinner and even blood vessels become weaker. Green beans are a great source of vitamin C and silica, 2 key players in collagen production. Vitamin C does more than just support your immune system. It's crucial for turning amino acids into collagen strands. The Linus Pauling Institute at Oregon State University found that even a slight lack of vitamin C can hinder collagen development and delay healing. Let me share Albert's story. He's a 68-year-old retired postman from Illinois. For years, he skipped vegetables, saying they didn't satisfy him. By his mid-60s, his knees were swelling after short walks, and he found stairs challenging. During a routine visit, his doctor noticed early signs of osteoarthritis. Instead of only prescribing pain relief, his doctor recommended simple dietary changes, including adding a cup of steamed green beans several times a week. Albert was skeptical at first, beans helping his knees? But 6 months later, along with basic stretching, he had fewer flare-ups and felt more stable. His doctor explained that his improved diet was providing the raw materials his body needed. If you want to try it, aim for 1 cup of lightly steamed green beans. Avoid overcooking them because vitamin C is sensitive to heat. Adding a bit of olive oil can also boost the absorption of their antioxidants. Now here's a twist. While green beans can work like oil for rusty joints, the next food hides its power in a crisp skin. Cucumbers are often brushed off as just crunchy water. But that's a mistake. Under their refreshing crunch lies silica, a mineral that helps collagen remain strong and flexible. Without enough silica, your body might produce collagen, but it won't be durable, leading to weaker tissue support. What makes cucumbers stand out is that most of their silica is in the skin, the part many people peel off. A study in the Journal of Trace Elements in Medicine and Biology revealed that silica intake can improve bone density and joint health in older adults. Add in some vitamin C, and cucumbers become quiet protectors of knees, hips, and skin elasticity. Now meet Linda, a 72-year-old grandmother from Georgia. She loved her garden but thought cucumbers had no real value. Over time, her hands grew stiff and even climbing her porch became tough. Then, during a nutrition class, she learned about the silica in cucumber skin. She started slicing cucumbers with the skin into her salads and water. 8 months later, while she didn't claim a miracle, she noticed her joints felt less stiff in the morning and she could kneel in the garden more easily. Her doctor said consistent intake of silica and vitamin C was probably helping her connective tissue. Want to try it too? Keep the skin on your cucumbers. Wash well, slice thinly, and add them to salads, wraps, or a pitcher of cold water. The skin holds the silica, so peeling removes most of the benefit. You can also squeeze in a bit of lemon for extra vitamin C to enhance the collagen effect. And here's another surprise. This vegetable that many people ignore might actually support your joints better than expensive supplements. But the next food isn't even a Vegetable. It's a fragrant herb trusted by Mediterranean families for generations. You likely already have it. Rosemary is usually seen as something for chicken or potatoes. But those green needles contain compounds that protect existing collagen, unlike green beans or cucumbers that help build collagen. Rosemary helps preserve what you already have. Scientists have found that rosemary contains carnosic acid and carnosol antioxidants that neutralize free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules that speed up collagen breakdown, causing joint stiffness, saggy skin, and slower healing. Research in the journal Phytotherapy Research shows rosemary extract significantly lowers oxidative stress in cells, which tends to increase as we age. Let's talk about Frank, a 70-year-old retiree from Arizona. He loved grilling but rarely used herbs. Over time, his shoulders ached and he bruised easily. His daughter, a dietitian, encouraged him to start adding rosemary to soups and meats. He wasn't convinced, but after nearly a year of using fresh rosemary weekly and doing light exercise, Frank said his body didn't feel so worn out after yard work. His doctor explained that rosemary's antioxidants were likely reducing inflammation and shielding his connective tissues. You don't need fancy recipes to benefit. Try chopping a teaspoon of fresh rosemary into roasted vegetables or steep a few sprigs in hot water for tea. Even small, regular amounts may help your joints resist wear and tear. And get ready. The next ingredient might seem basic, but its sulfur-rich layers help bind collagen fibers together. Onions may make you cry, but they also strengthen your joints. Inside those sharp layers is sulfur, a mineral your body needs to tie collagen strands together. Picture collagen like ropes that need tight knots to hold. Sulfur is what forms those knots. Without it, collagen strands become weak, leading to fragile cartilage, stiff ligaments, and slower healing. The Journal of Biological Chemistry highlights the importance of sulfur bonds in connective tissue stability. That's why sulfur-rich foods like onions are essential for supporting your body's structure. Onions also contain quercetin, a flavonoid with anti-inflammatory effects. Combined with sulfur, they become powerful supporters of aging joints and blood vessels, and since they're cheap and always available, onions are an easy addition to your meals. To start, try slicing raw onions into salads, sautéing them with olive oil, or adding them to soups and stews. Cooking them brings out their sweetness while keeping their sulfur active. Even small daily portions can add up over time. Have you ever underestimated onions? Here's a question. Do you believe something this simple could really support your joints? Comment white if yes, or blue if you're still unsure. I'd love to hear your perspective, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you won't miss the next wellness tip here on Health Hub. And here's the best part. The next vegetable doesn't just protect collagen. It actively reduces inflammation, giving your joints a two-layer shield. Mustard greens may not be a regular part of your meals, but if joint health matters to you, it might be time to make space for them. These leafy greens are packed with vitamin C, vitamin K, and carotenoids. Each plays a unique role in maintaining and rebuilding collagen. Vitamin C, as you've heard, is essential for your body to produce strong connective tissue. Vitamin K supports bone strength by helping calcium reach the places where it's most needed, reducing the risk of joint weakness and fractures. Carotenoids work as antioxidants, protecting collagen from damage caused by free radicals. Together, these nutrients make mustard greens a powerful choice for anyone aiming to remain mobile and self-reliant. Let's take Marlene as an example. She's a 74-year-old librarian from South Carolina who spent most of her time sitting down. That left her joints stiff and her legs feeling weak. After a minor fall that left her with a bruised hip, her doctor suggested increasing her intake of leafy greens, especially mustard greens. Marlene began adding them to soups twice a week and blending them into fruit smoothies to soften their peppery taste. Over time, she noticed it was easier to stand up from her chair and she felt confident enough to resume her morning walks. Her progress wasn't sudden, but it was consistent and it gave her back the sense of independence she thought she was losing. You don't need to be a chef to include mustard greens in your meals. Steam them lightly and drizzle with olive oil, toss them into soups, or stew with garlic for a flavorful side. Eating just 1 cup a few times a week can bring real benefits. If their sharp flavor feels too strong, try mixing them with milder greens like spinach. This balances the taste while preserving the nutrition. Keep watching because the next vegetable might surprise you with its bright, red color and its ability to support blood flow while protecting collagen. Radishes often get pushed aside as just a crunchy garnish, but these red vegetables carry big benefits for your joints and circulation. They're packed with vitamin C and anthocyanins, compounds that guard connective tissues against oxidative stress. Vitamin C again plays a key role in collagen production, helping your body maintain strong cartilage and ligaments. Anthocyanins, the pigments behind radishes' bright red color, are powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation and support blood vessel health. Take Glenn, a 70-year-old woodworker from Michigan. For years, he thought radishes were just for rabbits, but his doctor noticed poor circulation in his legs and early signs of joint stiffness. Encouraged by his wife, Glenn began adding radishes to his lunch salads. A few months in, he didn't claim any miracle, but he did notice his feet stayed warmer in the winter and there was less swelling after long days in the workshop. His doctor explained that better circulation meant more oxygen and nutrients were reaching his joints, helping with recovery. If you'd like to try this, radishes are simple and versatile. Slice them raw into salads for maximum vitamin C or roast them lightly to mellow their bite while keeping antioxidants intact. Even a few servings per week can support healthier joints and improve blood flow in your legs. Now here's something interesting. While radishes offer bright color and circulation benefits, the next vegetable looks like a piece of art and offers a serious antioxidant boost for your joints. Romanesco, with its striking green spirals, looks more like a sculpture than a food. But beneath that visual appeal lies a powerful mix of nutrients that make it one of the best foods for collagen protection, closely related to broccoli and cauliflower. Romanesco is rich in vitamin C, carotenoids, and sulforaphane. Together, they form a protective shield around your joints, keeping them flexible and strong as time goes on. Research backs this up. A study published in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research found that diets rich in cruciferous vegetables like Romanesco were linked to slower progression of arthritis. In simple terms, eating Romanesco isn't just about decorating your plate. It's about preserving the very structures that let you move freely and independently. Despite its fancy look, cooking Romanesco is easy. Roast it with olive oil and garlic for a nutty flavor. Steam it gently to preserve vitamin C, or add it to soups and stews. A few servings each week can give your joints consistent antioxidant protection. No need for expensive supplements. Now let me ask you something. Do you believe a vegetable that looks like a work of art could protect your joints better than a pill? Comment white if yes or blue if not quite convinced. And while you're here, be sure to subscribe to Health Hub so you never miss a simple nutrition tip that could make a big difference in your health. And we're almost at the end. The final vegetable on our list brings warmth and sweetness and supports not only collagen, but also your skin and eyesight. Butternut squash, with its sweet orange flesh, is more than a cozy fall ingredient. It's packed with nutrients that help your body produce and maintain collagen. This vegetable is rich in beta-carotene and vitamin C, both crucial for healthy joints, skin, and vision. Beta-carotene converts to vitamin A, which helps maintain tissues and supports the immune system. Vitamin C is key for building collagen, keeping your ligaments and cartilage strong and flexible. Together, they create a powerful defense against joint aging. Studies support this. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that diets high in carotenoids, like beta-carotene, helped reduce inflammation in older adults. Meanwhile, the Journal of Nutrition reported that vitamin C slowed down collagen loss and helped repair tissue faster for older adults. This means both protection and recovery. Let's look at Norman, a 76-year-old retired carpenter from Oregon. Decades of heavy work had left him with joint pain. He loved pumpkin pie but rarely ate squash otherwise. At his doctor's suggestion, Norman began roasting butternut squash with olive oil and cinnamon twice a week. After 6 months, he noticed less stiffness in the mornings and found it easier to walk around his neighborhood. He described the change as quiet but steady, and it made his daily life much more comfortable. In your kitchen, butternut squash is simple to prepare. Roast it in cubes for a sweet side dish, blend it into soups, or mash it as a lighter swap for potatoes. No matter how you serve it, regular portions can help support collagen and ease pressure on your joints. As we wrap up, one message becomes clear. From crisp green beans to warm butternut squash, Nature offers powerful foods that keep us moving, balanced and strong through the years. Today, we've explored how simple vegetables can fuel collagen, protect your joints, and help your legs carry you with confidence. And here's the truth: no single pill can match the lasting power of real, whole foods. A colorful plate is a protective plate. Small choices, repeated over time, led to lasting change. So take these lessons into your kitchen. Share them with someone you care about. And always remember, your body responds to care, no matter your age.